Now, when projects fail, they generally have pretty big, pretty visible business results. Things like projects that are late to market, therefore causing your client to miss a market window and therefore forfeit revenue or profits. Perhaps a project that's over budget, which sucks money from other things that need money and therefore deprive your client of opportunities. Field recalls, causing dissatisfied customers, public relations problems, inventory problems. Just think about Toyota. Toyota is really dealing with this right now. Or how about burned out people? And burned out people are expensive. You lose knowledge as important people leave. You lose money because you have to retrain new folks. So the consequences of a project failure can be pretty big. Now, a big company can absorb some of this. They can have some failed projects. They have them all the time. They manage to muddle through it and move on because they've got a lot of reserves. However, if it's a small company you're working with, or if it's you as a small company, having a couple of big project failures can really mean you're going out of business. So that's why this is an important topic. That's why you should really care about whether your projects are successful, whether your clients' projects are successful. Okay, first, if you look at your clients, if you help them make their projects more successful by using good project management techniques, their business results get better. And after all, isn't that what they hired you for? To make their business results better? They also improve their operational excellence. So things like improving productivity, quality, efficiency. By the way, a tip for those of you who are consulting with clients and want to talk to them about projects and project management, I suggest you don't call it project management. Okay, that term kind of comes with some baggage in some areas. Call it strategy deployment or operational excellence or something like that. I mean, it's all about making the business results better and making operations better. So kind of watch the terminology there. Now for you, you can use project management techniques as well. In your consulting business, you really get a couple things out of doing this. One is that you help keep your engagements on schedule and on budget. How many of you use value-priced engagements or fixed-price billing? Okay, for those of you who do that, this is especially important because if your projects go over schedule or over budget, who eats it? Okay, so if you want to guard your profitability, you really need to watch this kind of thing. And secondly, it helps you manage scope creep. Scope creep is that dreaded condition where your client comes to you and asks for more and more work but doesn't give you more money for it. Okay, another bad thing for your profitability. So project management techniques are important both for you and your client. Unfortunately, projects are hard. Now I want to have a little fun with this slide here. This is from the Standish Group International. You may know they publish the Chaos Report every year. Okay, and the title already gives things away. This is a report on how successful projects have been for that year. They originally started this with 1994 projects, with the suspicion that projects were not really as successful as was publicly reported, so they wanted to get to the truth. So they've been repeating this every year since 1994, so we now have many years worth of data on project success. Now these are IT projects. This is the IT universe. However, I think these numbers pretty much apply to all sorts of projects. So help me fill in the blanks. The first one there, the percentage completing successfully. Now successful means on time, on budget, with all intended features. So it's a fairly high bar. The latest data I have is for 2009. So help me guess that. What percentage of projects do you think fit this category of completely successful?
25.
I hear a 2% over here. I hear a 25,
17.
10, 17. You guys are a little too pessimistic.
35.
Very close to 35. It's 32%. And by the way, it's a little early in the morning, but I tend to give out candy for good answers. I won't throw it because I'll destroy something.
Thanks.
So is that self-reported?
Yeah. I picked up that habit with graduate students. It turns out graduate students love candy. I teach a lot of graduate classes. Okay, second category. What percentage do you think was canceled before it completed? That either means it was truly never saw the light of day, or it was actually deployed but never used.
30%.
30? 10? The 30 is pretty close. It's 44. Let me get this right. I'm sorry. It's 24. Got the number wrong here. It's too early. So 24%. Okay, so how many of you can do the math and tell me what the third category is? 20. Challenged? It's 44. So challenged means it completed, but something was wrong with it. So let me give you those numbers again. 32% were successful, 24% were canceled, and 44% were challenged or impaired. That up to 100? Okay, so we're on a good track this morning. So the message there is projects are really pretty tough.